Okay, so I would say drug addicts need to get the help that they need instead of prison time. My main points here are going to be looking at what treatments are good for drug addicts, also persuading you as to why they need to go to a treatment facility for months, maybe even years sometimes, depending on how bad their drug abuse is compared to prison time. And my other main point will be also persuading as to how treatments help rather than prison time. And I actually have a family member that did drug abuse for several years. Drug abuse can lead to not caring, less socialization, just really losing yourself. Drug addicts that go to a treatment, depending on what drug abuse you have and how long you've had it, some people can go up to treatment for 6 months, some could go up to a year, it just depends. Drug abuse and treatments helps you socialize. They have counselors there that are going to help you. They have people there you can talk to. As to if a drug addict goes to a prison, they're not going to get the help they need. They're going to be miserable in prison. They're going to try to smuggle drugs in, as that's a huge fact, is drug abuse in prisons is very, very common for a lot of people with a past, present drug abuse addiction. Drug abuse often leads a person to do crazy things. They're not thinking properly. So when they go to a treatment, they go talk to somebody in there. There's several treatments that help them do fun activities to keep the drug abuse off their minds. They try to bring out what they like doing the most, like what activities they like doing to help them. They also being in a treatment, they don't have ways to get drug abuse in. Treatments are supposed to keep them away from the drug abuse that's out there in the world. As to a person going in a prison, there's other people in there with drug abuse problems, and prison is not the way to a successful future at all. Drug abuse in a treatment is better for a drug addict because most treatments, people that go to treatments are most likely to have a better future and are most likely to live a successful, clean, sober life. And this is for any drugs. I also did some research and found that almost all U.S. Americans find painkillers as a good pain relief to help them not cooperate with the real things they have going on in life. Painkillers are the #1 cause to death because drug abuse can lead to death. Getting addicted to a painkiller also is a #1 cause to lead to an addiction, such as marijuana can lead to an addiction. Even though it is legalized in some states, it can still lead to an addiction. Meth, cocaine, heroin, shooting up with needles, any type of drug, once you do it one time, it is most likely 99% gonna lead you to an addiction, which will continue and continue. Here is a PowerPoint that I have done. Okay. So this PowerPoint says drug addicts need help, not prison time. And as you can see, the picture says past to future, because treatment leads, you go into treatment with a horrible past because you have an addiction, but you come out of treatment with a better future for 99% of people treatment does help. And also having supportive family members, supportive counsel, any positive thing you have on your side is going to help you to a better future and a successful sober life. Okay, my next PowerPoint is treatment facilities allow a successful recovery and a successful future. And just as I said, you need the support, you need the help, the advice, the guidance, and the assistance in a successful sober life. My other PowerPoint is about addiction and recovery. And treatment is the number one cause to living a healthy lifestyle. And like I said, trying drugs for the first time can lead to addiction. But also, treatment facilities are most likely to lead to a successful recovery. And in my opinion, I think that if you have family members that are trying to support you, you have kids, a great support system, a person will try harder to lead that successful life and to recover and continue doing good. And my aunt, my family member, the one that had the drug abuse, was in a coma several times, almost died several times. It took a lot of treatment for her to recover and come out successful. But she has been clean for almost 20 some years. So it is possible if a person really wants to become clean and live a sober life. I hope that my speech was a great way to persuade and to help others who are struggling with drug abuse or drug addiction.